Hi guys, welcome back to Butterfly Box 78. Okay, so I did all kind of, I don't know what I was doing. This was weird. I knocked the whole tripod and phone. It was just so weird. Today we are doing the reading for Aquarius. All you Aquas. Let's see, Aquas, where are we going with this? We're gonna go ahead and set our intentions. Please give us more insight into Aquarius love reading. All right. This message may or may not resonate. If it does, great. If it doesn't, my apologies. Maybe this message just was not for you. Also, cross watchers are definitely welcome. What else? These readings are for adults, so if you're a kid watching this, I would highly suggest asking your family if it's okay before stepping into this. I don't even know why a kid would want to watch this. Technically, you haven't lived enough life and been in enough relationships for this to be a reading for you in the first place. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get more into the reading. All right. Give me just a second. This was Capricorn's reading. So, and I'm cleaning up. So, Aquarius, what's going on with you? Where you guys at? Especially during this virus. Where's your mind at? Give me just a moment. Let me meditate and figure out where I feel the most vibration. So the heart and the stomach, so your solar plexus, your gut. This is where I'm feeling the most vibration. Aquarius. What do you got going on, Aquarius? Please explain to me more about Aquarius and love. Please tell me more about Aquarius. Please explain to me more about Aquarius and love. What's going on with Aquarius? And there is a card that's flipped out. Actually, there's 3, 4. Oh man, it's too many. I'm not getting ready to do that. However, I will take this. Okay, 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. Please explain to me more about Aquarius and love. Please explain more about Aquarius and love. Please explain to me more about Aquarius and love. One more shuffle. Aquarius and love. Let's see here. Take this one and we'll take this one. The overall energy is the Queen of Staves in the upright. That's great. I believe that. Okay. Well, I knew this was going to be like this, guys. There's going to be some clarifying going on. So, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, Princess of Cups in reverse, Princess of Swords in reverse. However, the overall energy is the Queen of Staves, and I think that there could be a situation, Aquarius, where somebody's juggling. So it could either be you or your partner or whoever you're seeing is juggling, but there's an imbalance in the juggle. There is something that maybe your partner or whoever you're seeing, they may favor you more than the person that they're actually trying to be with. The problem is that they don't really, there's emotional discord, there's an emotional dissatisfaction between you and this person, because you don't understand why they're juggling. Okay, but more importantly, it's two princesses. You can see they're upside down and going face to face. But when he looks at both of the situation, when this person looks at both of these situations, they can see that this person isn't really that great either. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one has a lack of focus and this one has a lack of emotion or love. There's not any connection there, and it makes for choosing which way to go very difficult. Or Aquarius, this could be you. You could have two situations where you're dealing with two people, or a lesbian situation. I don't know. But whichever way it goes, it's in the reverse. A lot of this is in the reverse. So let's go ahead and get clarification on the Two of Pentacles. Let's figure out how to turn this energy back right. And whoever you're dealing with could actually be the Queen of Staves, which is very interesting. On the bottom, we have the Seven of Staves. So whether it's you or whether it's somebody else, they're coming up out of a defensiveness. Also, I'm not sure if there's going to be any new beginning with, or there's, the truth may be deceptive. However, this is a karmic energy, okay? This princess, also in the upright, I believe is actually your energy. They do see you as love. They see you in the right way. But again, this is a karmic energy. This was an energy that had to be. The problem is that, you know, whatever you're wielding or they're wielding, it is with the right intention. The problem is that you nor your partner have any strength. So there could be quite a bit of passion between the two of you. There's not going to be there's going to be communication, but not a victory. So a lot of princesses that are coming out. The inability to move away. Somebody's up at night. They can't sleep. They're having, you know, some issues. Injustice. Nobody's receiving any justice. Nobody wins in this situation. With the Queen being in reverse, this person, whoever this is, they're not standing on their word. And in fact, it causes a fight, which causes a lot of emotional instability. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is telling us that this situation was supposed to happen. There was a cycle that was happening. There may be a distance between the two of you. However, emotionally, whoever this is, there's nothing, like, you're not accepting the offer. They're not accepting, like, you got your eyes closed to what's in front of you. You're not happy with anything. It's like a dissatisfaction with what's being offered. And with the Two of Staves in the reverse, there's not going to be a partnership. Probably because this person has nothing to offer you. There's not going to be a happy home. Yeah. And so on. So, and I didn't mean to go so deep into that. But sometimes things are like that, you know. I'm not sure if this union is to be. So if you're juggling or whoever you're dealing with is juggling, this would be interesting to find out. Oh, the King of Swords. So with the King of Swords, this is telling us is that I think you are going to, spiritually, you're not okay with this. This is a situation where the King of Swords is a very, he's very logical. He is not really playing around. He don't play like that. he is very analytical and meticulous. You know, this is a very calculated individual. They know exactly what they want. They're cutting away the bullshit, and they will strike at any time. That's why he's on guard with his sword. The Ten of Cups. So I think that at one point in time, this person may have felt a strong emotional connection with this person, but currently, it's not like that. They don't have that between the two of them. Emotionally, there is a lot of disruption. And, you know, when that's happening and you're juggling a bunch of people or a couple of people, Aquarius, you know, apparently this one did come out. And we'll take it. A lot of princesses. So, actually, put it back in. There is something that's telling us a lot of dissatisfaction, and I think this person is going to leave this situation. Either they're going to walk away, or the person that they're dealing with, this emotional imbalanced person, is going to be like, enough is enough. But this involves some travel. It comes down to the root of who they are. As the person, Aquarius. I just feel like you are caught up in a situation. You know, I believe it doesn't have anything to do with you, which is very interesting. And you may have to just let this play out. Or you could actually be juggling a couple of people, which would not be surprising, but there's an imbalance in the juggle. It's like you're trying to choose from okay and mediocre, instead of the overall being a queen or a king, whichever, man or woman. But instead of really picking something that's great, you know, and I think that that's a problem. Please explain to me more about the Princess of Swords. I think this wanted to come out. So, I don't know about that one. Hold on just a second. Please explain to me more about the Princess of Swords. Please explain to me. Okay, we're going to take these regardless. Princess of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. And then Ace of Wands. So this all has to do with imbalance being in the heart. And you're not listening to your gut feeling, and you're not following the root of who you are, which is why there's not going to be a new beginning. Very interesting that we have the Queen of Swords come out in the upright. So we'll take care. Apparently, I guess there will be a divine pairing. The problem is there's some things that have to happen in order for you to even get to the point that you're supposed to get to, in order for this pairing to be what it is. And honestly, I really feel, Aquarius, that this isn't a situation that you really need to. Why are you waiting for somebody to choose you when you could be the person, when you're the one who should be making the choice? You know, if this energy, yeah, the King of Coins, yeah, whoever this is that's making a choice between you and this other person, they're not doing this in the right way. It's not coming. I don't know if this is coming from the right place, or if it's you where it's not coming from the right place, or it's them where it's not coming from the right place. But whichever way it goes, it's incorrect. There's so many lessons that have to be learned about this connection. It's almost like you don't even, I mean, is this even worth it? Is this even worth, you know, it's just like, is this worth it? I do have Lovers that just popped out on the bottom. So, Six of Swords. With the Lovers being the overall energy. So, sorry guys. This is a lot of lessons. A lot of lessons. We got a lot of princesses out here. I think, Aquarius, you may actually be the one choosing. The choice, however, there is an imbalance. I think with this being your energy, you will make a choice. You're looking, you're watching, you're seeing what is available. There's not a lot that you have to go through with this person. However, you may have to travel to get to them. But with this person, this Princess of Swords in reverse, they also have the Princess of Wands. So there's an imbalance in this person's heart. This person doesn't listen to their gut. It's like they're waiting on something that may never happen. The root of who they are, there is an imbalance. There is imbalance possibly financially, which is connected to their spirituality, because this person isn't manifesting things in the right way, which is probably true. And with the Wheel of Fortune being in reverse, this is saying that, again, an imbalance in the heart. And I think had these cards, the Princess of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, been in the upright, it would be that they're actually using their heart in order to turn the energy back right. But I really think strongly the reason that there is the Six of Swords that came out in the upright is actually because this person, whoever you're having to choose between, will make that journey to you. They're going to leave that situation and they're coming to you. But it's almost like they have to go through some things in order to get to you. Or I can read this as you moving away from a situation because it's not really of any benefit. You're willing to leave. You're willing to go away because it's just, it has no benefit. It's not doing anything. And with the Queen of Swords that popped out, or that we found, or that was in the upright, along with, I think that you spiritually are definitely trying to manifest certain things in the right way. But whoever it is that you're dealing with, and whoever it is that they're dealing with, it's like whoever it is that you're dealing with has many, many things to learn. The Lovers at the bottom did come out on the upright. However, the Ten of Swords is on the bottom, which is like straight devastation. And I was going to say that this is very interesting that I got the Moon underneath, because I was going to say that I think in order to bring the energy back correctly, this person would have to communicate some truths. And I think that is the tumultuous waters that they have to cross. Emotionally, they're going to have to be honest, because with you coming out of this heartbreak situation, you're leaving that energy. And what's interesting is they know that you're coming up out of that cycle, but the truth is being revealed for sure. Truths are being revealed. They're coming to light. What's even more interesting is that there's somebody that's coming in. A Knight of Wands is coming in. And there's going to be some communication. This person may make, whoever this person is right here, they may make a strong, they may try to make a comeback. The problem is that there's still a deficiency in the heart. They have a lack of focus. They It's like, it's really weird. And with the High Priestess being in reverse too, this person isn't listening to what Spirit is telling you. It's like there's so many things that are trying to be said. I do believe that there is an imbalance on their part. They are wishing that they had the Nine of Cups with you, which is wish fulfillment, because I do believe that they want to be with you. The problem is that you're in this energy of the Nine of Swords. You're like, this is devastation. This is you knowing that, you know, this connection, the sacral, you know, being in the upright, you're like, no, I'm good. I can walk away and I can hurt. I can take it. That's the interesting thing about Aquarius being of a swords energy, is that they're used to being able to take very, very harsh things. And then with the Queen of Cups being in reverse, this is somebody who is, look at her face. She's irritated. And with her being in reverse, this is like emotional disparity. And with the Six of Coins being in the upright, you realize, you understand that there has to be equal give and take. The problem is that with the Justice being in reverse, there is no equal give and take. That's why it's such an imbalanced relationship. And then with the Eight of Coins being in the upright, you're focused. The root of you is more focused on your coin. You know what you have to do. And with the Ten of Coins being in reverse, which would be the ultimate fulfillment, happy wife, happy life kind of thing, this is saying that, yeah, this is them almost trying to have their cake and eat it too. And I also believe that this is your energy. The King of Cups, you're very emotionally stable throughout this situation. Even though there are a lot of lessons that have to be learned, you're very emotionally stable. And that's why the sun is shining. And that's probably why you left them. For real. Because they didn't go inward to figure it out. You got the Death card too. And the Devil. So you knew that this situation could have been very sexually binding for them. But you knew it had to come to an end with the Devil and then death. And actually, it's the Devil first and then death to the relationship, because you want to be able to walk into the new. Yeah. So Lovers being the overall energy, I do believe that this person had that illusion that they wanted. And maybe you had that illusion too, that possibly you could make it work, but it's not. This is not a good situation. Let's see. Not a good situation. Let's see here, okay. So, Knight of Chalices. So there is somebody, Aquarius, that's going to come in. They have a lot of passion for you. And they're going to be making an offer. And you're like, who, me? Little old me? Yeah, with the Ace of Wands, it's going to be a very, very passionate new beginning. There's going to be a lot of burning passion within, you know, within this connection that you're going to be, you know, with somebody that's a new person, or this is a different energy. This is a new energy for sure. This isn't this, you know. And I think that that's why there's that energy of the King and Queen being your energy of something new, because it is you. You are that masculine and that feminine of swords. You are the King and Queen. It's not a couple. It's, you know, yeah, this is that past energy. This is This is that Four of Swords. This energy is having a hard time letting go. You're like, no, no, no. You know, it's like she's going in to, you know, perform oral, but he's like, no, you can just lick my finger. The Four of Swords, yeah. It's this same old energy, but this energy right here, that's a new energy, and it's very passionate. Yeah, it's an offer that's coming forward with new passion. Let's see, the overall energy is the World card. So again, this situation could be very much a karmic situation, especially with the Knight of Wands being in reverse. Whatever offer that was offered, you know, it just wasn't right. That's why there were so many reversals. We've got the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Chalices in the upright, so 10, 10. There's an ongoing theme here with the princesses and the tens. Especially with them being in reverse, a lot of jealousy, an imbalance, temperance being in the reverse. Yeah, there was cheating and all kinds of things that I think that this person may not, you know, it just, whatever was going on in the other parties, there was a lot as far as the energy is concerned. Let's go ahead and get the wisdom real quick because I'm going to have to jump off of here. The last one I'll have to do is the Pisces. I don't want to keep going on about the same thing. Let's see. Please give me the wisdom. Cheer up and live in the moment. So yeah, when making your choice, don't be sad about letting this situation go. It's really for the best. And just be happy that you were able to have that epiphany. It says seek clarity. You're going to be able to understand better why. And it may have been due to very low energy. Maybe that's why there were so many lessons that had to be learned with this person. Because with this new start, this is different. Cheer up, epiphany, that. But then also, you know, cheer up and epiphany, meaning that there's a lot of clarity that you see now that you may not have saw before. And illusion, embrace the truth. So, wow, this is very interesting that this is on top of all of these cards where you're having such a disruption and illusion, like I said, being the being this last card out, because it is important that you don't live in an illusion, you know, and inside that false hope. You know, you can see that she stepped through the mirror and, you know, there's light, she's seeking light, and there's glimmers of things in there, but the light is the truth. But, you know, a mirror is an illusion. It's just the opposite of what you're looking at. So where you thought this may have been a great union between you and somebody, it was not. And then Battle of the Blues, take steps towards positive change, definitely. So if this situation has kind of gotten you down, if you were the one who was on the chopping block and they decided to go with, you know, the other person, just be glad that that person actually stepped in, because it could easily been a situation, honestly, where they, where somebody stepped in front of you and was being chosen, because in order for you not to take that bullet, you know, sometimes, you know, misery really does love company. And misery also has a way of finding more misery. And not that these people will be miserable together, but just that they have something that they have to go to. And relax, you know, just relax, because there's going to be change and love, you know. We've got look and self-love, flexibility. What's the overall energy underneath? Sunshine. But I actually think that this is, the overall energy is look. So you need to pay attention. It's like seeking clarity. You need to be looking for those things because there is love. There's something new that's definitely coming in for sure. But you need to relax and embrace this epiphany, this change that's actually going to happen, that you're going to go through. So Aquarius, hopefully this resonated. If it did, great. If it doesn't, my apologies. Maybe next time. Love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And namaste. Bye-bye.